In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to crop image in Affinity Photo. Cropping is one of the quickest ways to strengthen your composition, remove distractions, and guide the viewer's eye to what matters most. We'll keep this simple and clear so you can follow along whether you're brand new to Affinity Photo or just need a quick refresher. First, activate the crop tool. Look to the toolbar on the left and click the icon that looks like a square with overlapping corners, or simply press C on your keyboard. As soon as the tool is active, an adjustable box appears over your image, along with a helpful overlay grid. That grid is there to guide your composition. Think of classic guides like the rule of thirds, so you can align important elements in a pleasing way. You'll also see related options appear along the top. For now, keep your attention on the crop box and the overlay. Next, resize the crop box to define exactly what you want to keep. Drag any corner handle to scale the crop area proportionally, or use the side handles to trim one edge at a time. If you want to maintain a specific shape, hold Shift while dragging to constrain proportions. Holding Alt or Option resizes from the center, which is handy when you want to keep a subject centered while tightening the frame. If you need a fixed aspect ratio, say for prints or social formats, set that in the context options before you drag so every adjustment respects that ratio. For precision, don't hesitate to zoom in and pan the canvas to keep the handles in view. If snapping is enabled, the box may gently align with edges or guides to help you keep things straight. To refine your framing, click and drag inside the crop box to reposition it over the part of the image you care about most. This is a great moment to watch the overlay lines and aim for clean spacing and level horizons. As you move and resize, you'll notice the area outside the box becomes dimmed. Consider this your preview. The brighter area shows what you're keeping, and the dimmed region indicates what will be cropped away. Use that contrast to spot distractions near the edges and trim them out, or to add breathing room where the image feels cramped. If something feels off, nudge the handles a little at a time. Small shifts can have a big visual payoff. Take a moment to compare a few framings, then settle on the one that best supports your subject. Once you're satisfied, you're done positioning the crop, and you've defined a cleaner, more intentional frame that highlights exactly what you want the viewer to see.